Tech for Kids Bootcamp. The Tech for Kids Bootcamp, and it's my pleasure to be having this session with you tonight. So you are welcome. So let's get into it right away. The Tech for Kids Bootcamp, United Kingdom. What's our agenda for tonight? Number one, why guitar? Right. So we'll be talking about a brief introduction to digital consulting here for those who don't know about digital consulting. Number two, why Tech for Kids Bootcamp? Why Tech for Kids Bootcamp? Number three, why you should choose digital. Why you should choose digital Tech for Kids. The number four will be having project demonstration by Digital Tech for Kids. Number five, we'll be telling you next steps and enrollment. Next steps and enrollment. So that's it for tonight. So let's get into it. Why digital? Brief introduction to digital consulting. Digital consulting has been around now for more than 6 years, and we have been training both adults and kids on tech and on tech empowerment and tech skills. So tonight is for the kids, kids from age 6 to 17. That's what tonight's session is about. So why digital? A brief introduction to digital consulting. So let's get to know about digital consulting because there are people who will say, "Oh, I just saw digital on social media. I don't know digital. I just saw you on social media, right? You saw us on social media, but we have been around for more than 6 years, and we have been doing this for more than 6 years and still counting, right? So, and success leaves proof. Success leaves proof. So, if you want to find out about digital, there's our website here. But why I brought you here is that you can check us out on Google. We are a tech training institute, and you can see our reviews on Google. So Tech for Kids is one of the programs we offer, right? So here are reviews. So we have been around for quite a long time. Our reviews are here and it's still counting, right? So that's number one. You can check our website. Our website is here. As you can see, here's our website. Digital Consulting website is right here for you to check about us. Now, that being said, you can also check us out on LinkedIn. Check digital out on LinkedIn. And here is LinkedIn to check. So just search for digital consulting. So we are not one organization that started yesterday night, right? We've been around for quite some time, and we have passed the test of consistency. The test. So if you get to LinkedIn and you just search digital consulting, and you go to post, digital consulting post, right? So you will see the activities of our students. So we started out training adults on data analysis, cybersecurity, cloud engineering, Microsoft 365, and we operate in the United Kingdom, in Canada, United States, and in Nigeria. Tonight's class is specifically for kids of age 6 to 16, 17 in the United Kingdom, right? So tonight's class for them. So you can see our activities, you can see what we have been doing. So this is very, very important. Just because you see an organization on social media doesn't mean that they've not been around for a very long time. You are just getting to know about digital consulting. So I think I need to just do this. Search us out on Google. Then you can come to LinkedIn and you see a lot of information about it. So you can manufacture this. You can't cook this up, right? You keep saying what people have to say about digital consulting. You keep seeing our students everywhere you turn to. Everywhere you turn to, you see activities of our students everywhere. So it's endless. You can literally spend a whole day just doing this, right? You could literally spend an entire day just going over this. So it just doesn't stop, right? So that being said, let's get on to it. So we've explained to you why Agital, brief introduction to Agital Consulting. This is an organization that has been around more than 6 years doing this thing, training on tech, more than 6 years training on tech. So that being said, the next thing is why Tech for Kids Bootcamp. Why Tech for Kids Bootcamp? Why Tech for Kids? Why should kids be learning tech? And they just do something else rather than tech? So at this point, I will go through a few of the points that I've already shared with you on the group, right? But I'll still run you through it. Number one is that technology is the future. Technology is the future. And when your kids learn tech, give them an head start in life. Because the world is not moving away from technology, the world is moving towards technology. 25 years ago, AI was just a subject that was treated by professors. It was an academic project. It was an academic research project, but not anymore. So technology is the future. And when you enroll your child right now, you are giving them a serious advantage in tomorrow's digital world. You are giving your children a serious advantage in tomorrow's digital world. Number two, it transforms screen time into learning time. Kids will always be on the screen. They will play games, they will watch videos, but since they will always be on their phones, is there a possibility that we can transform some of this screen time into learning time? So rather than just being on the screen, just playing around, they can build games, build applications, build websites, animations in a fun and a structured environment. This is very, very important. In a fun and a structured environment. So they're already spending a lot of time on the screen, and enrolling them in a tech boot camp will help convert this screen time into learning time. Number three, why tech for kids? Because it boosts creativity, imagination, and problem solving. Tech is rigorous. Tech places a demand on the faculty. It places a demand on reasoning. It places a demand on critical thinking. And when kids engage in tech training, it makes them to be creative. It makes them to be imaginative. It develops their problem-solving skills because they are trying to build websites. They are trying to build games. They are thinking through things. They are trying to solve problems. So as opposed to just their mathematics and their English and physics and stuff where they just go to school, they go through questions, and that's just it. But when it comes to tech, they are actually solving problems. They are creating something. They are seeing the end product. So their faculties are tested. They are reinforced. Number four is that it improves academic performance, actually. It improves academic performance because when one faculty does well, it affects other faculties. So it improves academic performance. It's an holistic thing. It's holistic. It improves the academic performance. It's not just about, this is just tech. It transcends every sphere. It helps them. We've had examples in Agital Tech for Kids that kids who were trained on tech experience academic improvement. They were not trained on mathematics, English, but just being trained on tech, it helped with the academics. And many of the parents came to say that, yes, that after the tech training, my child now does better in school, right? Because it's the same faculty and it affects. Now, the fifth thing is that it builds confidence. It builds their confidence and digital skills for life. it builds their confidence and digital skills for life. What does this mean? So when a child builds something, some of you have seen the projects we've done in the past. For some of our kids, you have seen the project, their project demonstration, and you see a 10-year-old doing these kind of things. What do you think that does to the confidence of that child? That this child is doing something that even an adult cannot do. He's doing something that an adult can't even attempt. It does something to the confidence of that child, right? It does a lot to the confidence of that child, right? So it builds their confidence. So when you enroll your child in a Tech for Kids bootcamp, it helps their confidence. Their confidence increases. Like, oh, I did it. I did this. I did this for my child, right? It goes a long way in helping with their confidence. So this is very, very important. Then it's fun and it's productive. It's fun and it's productive. Tech for Kids is fun and productive. The kids, they have fun. So it's not just all boring. They develop games, they develop apps, they develop websites, they develop things that are exciting, things that are impactful. It also helps their collaboration skills because they are working with other kids elsewhere. It helps their social skills, it helps social development. So enrolling your child for a Tech for Kids bootcamp, it goes a long way because now they are in another training and they are meeting kids from all over United Kingdom, not just the kids they meet in their classes. They meet other kids from other regions, from other schools in the United Kingdom. This really goes a long way. So these are the reasons why you should enroll your child for a Tech for Kids bootcamp, because it transcends different spheres. It transcends different spheres, not just tech. Now, the second thing I have right now after that is why you should choose Digital Tech for Kids. Why you should choose Digital Tech for Kids. So it's one thing, oh yeah, you have settled it, you're enrolling your kids for the Tech for Kids bootcamp, and that's awesome, that's lovely, right? Some of you have even been convinced before now. You already know that this is what you are going to do. You want your kids to attend such a training. The question now is, why Digital Tech for Kids? Why Digital Tech for Kids? Why not another institute? Why not YouTube tutorials? Why must it be digital? So I will still go through this. I've shared this on the group before, but I'm still going to share this again, right? So for us to get. Now, why Digital Tech for Kids? The classes are live, they are fun-filled, and they are interactive. So these are live classes. They are live classes with other kids. So it's not a class where the children are just given videos to watch, and that's just it, right? Nothing bad with that, but it goes beyond that. So they are in the class with a tutor and their mate, and there's interaction. As they are working on the project, their tutor is seeing what they are doing, and from there, they are being corrected, they are being worked on, and on and on and like. So the classes are live, fun-filled, and interactive classes. Please note that. Number two, the tutors are not only IT professionals, but they are tech experts who are trained to teach kids. Now, in the field of IT, there's always a problem many people experience. And the problem is that, oh, there are people who know this thing. They know tech. They know tech in and out. They are sound, but they don't have the ability to impart knowledge. They lack the ability to impart knowledge. And that's a big problem, right? But in digital, our tutors are not just IT professionals. As a matter of fact, they are first teachers who have now been trained to teach kids on tech, right? So they have many years of experience training kids on tech, right? They are first of all school teachers who train to become tech professionals. That is what they are. They are school teachers, then they train to become tech professionals. They are not tech professionals attempting to be teachers, which is very hard. What we have today are tech professionals attempting to be teachers and making tech more difficult for students. But in this case, these are teachers who have now been trained to teach tech and make it very simple. Number 3, the training is project-based. If you have gone through the project demonstration we shared on the groups, you would have seen that the training is project-based. The children will build real products. It is not theoretical. It is not theoretical. They are going to build real products during the course of the training. Real products. They will build games. They will build apps. They will build websites. They will develop animations. And these are things that can be used on phones, on tablets, on computers, right? So these are not, they are not just things that they just build and there is no real life application to it, right? So very important. Number 4, the training is detailed and intensive. And this is where I would even shed more light. The training is detailed and intensive. So let me give you, training is detailed and intensive. So what do I mean by this? All right, so it's 10 weekends, 10 weekends of classes. And in those 10 weekends of classes, classes those Saturdays and Sundays, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. UK time. Now, there's an alternative. People can also do Fridays and Saturdays. So it's either you do Saturdays and Sundays. If Saturdays and Sundays is what works for you, you do Saturdays and Sundays, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. UK time. You do Fridays and Saturdays, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. UK time. Right. Now, this goes on for 10 weeks. That's 20 classes in total. Now, some interesting perspective is that these are live and interactive classes. The shocking thing is that the live classes are recorded and the recordings are made available. The recordings are made available. So we don't encourage students to miss classes, but we understand that life happens. So at times they might actually miss classes. But when they miss classes, there's nothing to worry about because all the live classes are recorded and the recordings are made available. And don't just take my word for it. I will show you right now, right? I will show you some of the recordings of the classes. Let me just go to our drive. So they make use of Zoom and they make use of the Google Drive for the recording. So let me show you some of the classes, how the recordings are done. And you get to see the practicality of this. So tech for kids, tech for kids. For kids. So tech for kids. Let's get into it for kids. Okay. Now, tech for kids. Right now, another thing about the training, what I'm trying to sort this out, is that your child is graded or put in a class based on their age and their competency. And I will talk about that, their competence. I will talk about that later. So you can see these are the classes. Everything is recorded. Everything is recorded. So these kids are done with the classes, but they can still go over the classes even when they are done. They can still go over the classes even though their training is done, but the kids have lifetime access to these classes. Lifetime, you can see they are building stuff. This is for the younger age 6 to 9, right? I will still play 1 or 2 other videos here. Let's get into it. So your kids are going to have the right. So it's not this idea where you just those kids in a class and they just watch videos and that's just it. No, you can see they are setting up stops. Here they are setting up stops in their class. Right. So they are building stops here. They are using an MIT simulator. So they've gotten a bit more advanced in the class. Right. So let me go back again and I'll play one more video and I'll get back to my slide because I still have a long way to go. Still have a long way to go. Right. So okay. So this is for another category. Now you can see you saw advanced beginners. You saw advanced and you saw beginners. So let's try to do this advanced carries. Should I do both game? All right. That boot game, okay. I do boot game. Now let me also correct a misconception here. You might be seeing games. They learn more than games, right? I would share again some of our project demonstration. Games are just one of the easier and faster ways to learn coding, but they learn more than games because we start from the easy, then we move to the advanced. So we use games to make this whole thing very interesting for them. But it doesn't mean, oh, the only thing they just learn is games or they are just building games. No. Right. But this is just make it interesting at the start because, like I said earlier, fun, interactive, fun. So they're having fun, but they are learning. They are learning. It is fun they are engaging in, but the byproduct is that they are learning. Right. So that goes a long way. So this is very, very important. Very, very important. Right. So now I'm not done with the explanation. I'm not done with the explanation. And I'm going back to my slide. Right now, here's how the training is done. I just need to take a detour there. So we have three categories. Categories then. So kids are grouped into classes based on their age and competence, efficiency. Competence might sound professional for kids, right? So based on their age and their competency. So first of all, we have age 6 to 9, and we have age 10 to 16. 6 to 9, age 10 to 16. Now, so if your child is age 6 to 9, they're in the age 6 to 9 class. If your child is age 10 to 16, they're in the age 10 to 16 class. But if you notice something here, right, you can see here UK Tech for Kids, we have advanced, we have beginners. We have advanced, we have beginners. Now, just hold it there. And let me go back to my slide. Now, when your child gets into the program, the very first weekend of the program is like our bonus weekend. Here, we are trying to assess them. Assess them. No, we already know the age because as a parent, you have given us their age. Right now, we need to assess them. Now, when we are done with assessing them, we now group them in this category. So it's either they are beginners, they are advanced, or they are expert level. That's it. So either they are beginners, they are advanced, they are expert. Now, let me say this to parents. Some of your kids have gone to other trainings, which we also have professional, right? But at the moment, it is our expert students in our digital program, the last one, that will now move to professional, right? But for now, if you are watching me and your child has not gone through an digital training, you don't have any business with professional, right? Now, your child might have gone through trainings in the past, and you say, oh, Pastor me, put my child in advance. My child is an expert. Don't be in a hurry to say that. When your child gets into the EGTAP program, we assess that child. We now place that child in the class they should belong to after the first week, right? But if they have gone through our program in the past, the Easter program, the long vacation program, the program after that, because we do this program at set times, Easter, long vacation, and January, right? Which is what we are doing right now. Then we now move them to the next class. So because they did beginners, we move them to advanced. They did advanced, we move them to expert, right? That is how it works. So if your child has not gone through our program, we will have to assess them and put them in the right class. And this really works well because your child will be where they should be, learning with people at their skill set, and they can build up from that. So this thing is not a mystery. It's not a mystery. This is our job. We are into the training business, and we are experts at this game. And some of the parents now will come and they will share their experience with us, right? So this is very, very important. Now, I just feel I should share a few things about the training before I go on, right? Maybe things I've also not shared with you, right? So some people might ask, oh, they can watch videos. We can give them videos. They will watch, listen, right? YouTube videos are good. But when your child gets stuck, who do they turn to? Who helps them when they get stuck? And you don't want a situation whereby the child gets stuck, and because they don't have any support or any help, they abandon it. It is not a good thing to do to a child to build the habit of abandoning things. They start something and they just abandon it. Oh, they start it and they no longer do it. It's not a good thing. Now, number two is that YouTube videos, Udemy courses lack social interaction and peer-to-peer learning. It lacks it. The child is just sitting down, just watching videos. And let me say this today. Intelligence alone does not win in the world. Your child must have a high intelligence quotient. I must also have a high social quotient, social intelligence. And this is one of the things that will build their social intelligence, because they'll be interacting with other kids from the United Kingdom in a 10 weeks period, in a live class setting. Get to meet other people, apart from the people they see every day. It goes a long way, right? They work on real life projects. You will see, as you have seen, they work on real life projects, not theories. Number four, they get certifications. They get some globally recognized certifications. It builds morale. It shows them. For me, I value the projects they build more than any other thing, but the certifications too are not bad. When the kids can display their certification, oh, I got this certification, right? But the projects are the most important thing, right? And these are live classes, as I've explained before. These are live classes. Now, before I bring on the parents to share their experience with our training, how the training has been, right? I would also now go ahead with details about the training, when the training will start, which I think some of you are aware already, and other information about the training program, right? So the training is starting this Saturday, right? This Saturday. That is, if you are doing the weekend class, the Saturday and Sunday start this Saturday. If you are doing the Friday class, then you are starting this Friday. This Friday. Once again, repetition for emphasis. Repetition for emphasis. You can do either Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday. As 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. UK time. So you choose what works for you. So 7 p.m. UK time, right? Very important. And it goes on for 10 weekends. 10 weekends. So it's optional. Now, to register for one child, it's £120, which, as you know, is highly discounted. £120 for a child. But we know that people have more than a child, right? So whether the child, some other people say, oh, whether the child is doing advanced, beginners, experts, anything, is the same amount for any, whether they are doing age 6 to 9 or they are doing 10 to 16, just the same amount. So for a child is £120. We know people have kids. I know people have registered 4 of their children with our institute, 4 of their children, right? So for 2 kids, you are paying £200 instead of £240. Because we want to encourage your kids to learn, right? We want to encourage them to be a part of the training. So you pay £200 instead of £240. If you are registering 3 kids, that should be £360, but you just pay £300 instead of instead of £360 for 3 kids. If you are registering 4 kids, you pay for 4 kids, it will be £480, but you pay £400. £400 instead of £480, right? So for those who might be interested in the registration, if you want to register, I'll drop 2 WhatsApp numbers here for you to register, right? And you can, the WhatsApp numbers are the ones that have been dropping messages on the group. They've been dropping messages on the group already, right? So if you all agree with me that these prices are highly discounted, can I please see your hands? Because these are actually discounted prices, if we are going to be very sincere. And the reason why it's this cheap is because we have been at this for a very long time. And we can afford to subsidize it for us, right? So that's why. Okay. So very soon, one of our parents will be coming up, Mr. Philip, will be coming up. But before then, I need to give details. If you are registering for the program, so you can chat any of these lines, +234 80 775 right? WhatsApp, just WhatsApp this line, and you can also WhatsApp +234 80 775 right? WhatsApp any of these lines, and we'll take it up from there. You can pay via 2 ways. Number 1, you can pay through Stripe using a secured Stripe payment link. You can use your debit card or your credit card to make payments, or you can pay to our Naira account using Lemfi and all these other apps. I know Lemfi, and I know there are some other apps that you can use. So that is how we do it. So these are the prices. Out of these numbers, we'll take it up from there. Right. So that being said, it's time to bring on one of our parents, Mr. Philip, and he'll be sharing his experience with our training with the Digital Tech for Kids training program, and also doing a small project demonstration that those who are coming in can see what we have to offer. Are we real? Are we competent? Do we know what we are doing? Right. Good evening, sir. Thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir, loud and clear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Over to you, sir.
I'm good. And you? Yeah. And I'm also greeting all the people who are on this call. Yeah. Actually, my name is Ronald. Is my Philip is my son. His name is Philip.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. We are based in London. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Actually, I'm in finance.
Okay, sir.
Uh, yeah, and I also think that before passing the computer to my son to present his project or how he found this course, uh, actually, even looking at this course, I was also looking for something for me. Yeah, for
Wow.
myself. Yeah, because being in finance today, actually, if you are not technological sound,
Mm,
is going to be a problem. And a little bit of story on my side. Uh, when I started working, there are some of my colleagues long time back who were ahead of me on simple things like Excel. And you see, and those are things that uh, nowadays they expect you to know.
mm,
You see, and I think Agitas actually is very good uh,
mm.
for the kid to be ahead. You know, nowadays school is not like traditional like before. Kid that
Mm,
we are seeing as smart is not after the school they are doing something else that other kids are not doing things like yeah, Agital, do all those courses, they are doing it. But you think that maybe they are very smart because they are doing things that other kids are not doing. That's actually encouraging any parent, yeah, to register their kid yeah to be
I think
very.
you're far away from the mic.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me? Is fine
Yeah,
now?
better hand. Yeah, you can hear you now, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really encouraging the parent
Mm,
to yeah to keep the kid to date. Yeah, and
mm.
besides that, is taking the kid away from the TV on many bad things that's happening outside there. And actually, there's many benefit on yeah on register to this cause. Yeah,
Mm.
there's more than I think I think I will stop from there because there's a lot more things
Yeah.
and I was even asking on if you we stop the program because I think they did 10 weeks 10 weeks courses and
Yeah.
he attended also the first batches and now
I don't think they're the first batch, but I will confirm. All right, but
that
they,
finished
they
because
can't be the
yeah
first batch.
because
Yeah.
that is something that I want him to continue until
Yeah.
he reach university at least. Yeah,
Yeah.
if why not
Mm,
continue more? Yeah, doing more. Yeah, and
mm,
yeah, the course was good. It was interactive, like he told me. I've attended the
mm,
first lesson. Yeah, even though I couldn't understand quite of what he was doing there. Yeah, he was interactive. He was practical, and also love the fact that we have a project. Yeah,
mm.
so I will pass on to him to.
Yes, sir. So I made him the host so he can share his screen and we can get to see his project.
Okay, go.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
This is my favorite project.
Mm,
It's a project where you have to move a rocket, and there are rocks you have to dodge. And once your health has reached zero, it will display a screen saying game over after all rocks have hit you. But at some certain points, you can see in the code, some hearts will appear, and if you touch them, they will allow you to heal by 25 health. And as you And as you mm, as you destroy the rocks, it can cause you to get points, but for some reason the game is glitching. I'll see. I'll see if I can fix that really quick.
Okay.
As you can see, after I fixed it, every time you hit a rock,
Wow. This is lovely.
and you can also in space, and you can infinitely get scores and points by destroying the rocks.
Mm. Mm. Can you show us the code that, we are seeing the end result. So can you just show us the back end? So people will see how you like the codes that led to this. Okay.
This is the code. This is the
Okay,
code
yeah.
of the rocket
You
ship.
can scroll. Yeah. Mm.
Um, for the rocket ship move, we added some motion blocks and event blocks.
Mm.
And for the random place of the rocks, we added a event block which allowed it to clone multiple rocks and for them to pick out of nowhere from the operator's block.
Mm. Interesting.
And for the hearts, I was able to make it appear at random times.
Mm.
And if you see here at the rocket code, whenever it touches the heart, its health variable will increase by 25.
Mm. Interesting. I can see
And
that.
for the attack, I made it spawn at the edge of the rocket ship
Mm.
and to like go straight in a line to attack, and also an anti-cheat system so they cannot cheat and go across the border. So whenever they're out of the borderlines, the attack will stop working.
Mm.
And that is it for this code. And I was also able to make a calculate.
Oh wow. Let's look at this. Interesting.
On the side of the screen, it shows the buttons and how they're supposed to look and the placements. Like you can see for button 1, the font size, the placement. And for the coding, here are the blocks. I use some control blocks for the global
Okay.
operator like plus, times, division,
Mm.
and I also use a true or false block from the logic section, so it can detect if your calculations is an error or not. And I also have a code which compares the text to see if you can actually times divide it or do any operation with it, or else it just doesn't work.
Interesting.
And that's it for the calculator app.
So let's try our calculator out and see. You've shown us the back end, which is a lot of codes, but let's use the calculator. You're not gonna run it on a phone, right? Okay. Okay.
To manage to work.
Yeah, it's loading. I think it's ready now.
Here's the calculator code if you can see on the phone.
Yeah, that's what I said, that we are running it on your phone. You exported it to your phone. Yeah, I get it. But it's okay, since we can't see your phone, right? And that was what I was trying to tell people, that these are applications that are run in real time. Like, it's not theoretical. So what he did was that it was built using App Inventor, but he has exported the app to his phone, and you can show us. So he can use the calculator on his phone. So that's the same way they can build this project and install it on phones, on iPads, and people can just use it like everyday app, right? If you can do that, you can, if it's possible to just display how it's running on your phone, right? Because of my time, what I've said, oh, let me give you the login, let me make you a host on your phone, but we don't need all that complexity, right? So do you have other projects to show us? But this one that you've showed us is a lot already. I don't know if you have any other you want to show.
I just currently switched laptops, so
I didn't hear you.
these two are my two favorites.
What did you say?
Yeah.
I can't hear you, sir. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I think you need to get close to the laptop so I can hear you.
The other projects are on my two favorites.
Okay. I'll take, even though I can't hear you, but I'll take it as this will be the last project we'll be showing us, right? So, which is fine.
Can you hear
You've done a lot tonight already.
Can you hear me?
Not very clear. But not very clear.
Okay. Yeah.
Does he have another project he wants to show us?
No, he was talking about change.
Okay, we are good. We are
It's the
good.
old laptop where the person are in. So it's
Okay. Okay, that's fine. We are good. Thanks for your time, sir.
Yeah,
So
but sorry for the
I can't seem to hear you, right?
oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but thanks for your time tonight. So we'll take it off from there. You can always move to the advanced and the expert classes. So the admin will reach out to you. So well done, Philip. You are doing a good job. Yeah, I love your back end and I love the creativity. So we'll see you again in the class. Right. So bye. Yeah, so I'll be bringing on Mr. Fọlọ́run Shaw to share with us the journey with digital consulting for kids program and a project demonstration by his child. Right. So once again, for those who are watching us, the training starts this Friday for those who are doing the Friday and Saturday class. This Saturday for those who are doing the Saturday and Sunday class. Right. And I've shared the numbers with you. If you want to enroll, you can chat up those numbers. Right. So, good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Can you hear me, sir? We are waiting for you to join us. We are waiting for you. Okay. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Yomi.
Yeah. Thanks for coming around.
Thank you so much.
I really appreciate you.
Yeah. So my name's Fọlọ́runṣọ́ Ọmọládé, and I've got my son here.
Yeah, I can see that.
Fọláhànmí.
Oh, interesting.
So, and it's been a wonderful experience joining the Agatel training class. Like when I was making that decision, I made it because I wanted them to start getting used to the tech space. So that gradually they'll start getting their feet and they can then decide to know which field they actually want to go into as they grow up. That's just the reason why I said, let me enroll them, let them start, and gradually we'll see what then happens as time goes on. And it's been a beautiful one. At least this has, I observed that this has actually built their confidence when it comes to working on the laptop, and also build their confidence in doing projects, which is lovely. Though the only challenge I've got tonight, I'm actually working on his laptop so that we can switch to his laptop, then he can join the project. So he can showcase his project. But long story short, it's been a wonderful experience.
That's good to know, sir. That's good to know. Really happy to hear that. Will it be possible for him to just show us some of the things he has done? Is it something that we can have tonight?
Yeah, I'm trying, as I'm talking to you, I'm working on a laptop so we can log in. We can log into Zoom.
Okay.
Using his laptop. Then,
okay. You can just give me the Zoom name on that laptop. I can invite and so that you will be able to share.
Okay, his Zoom name is Fola.
Fola, okay. I can't find Fola here anyway. Did he join the meeting on his laptop?
Yeah, he's trying to join the meeting now on his laptop.
Yeah, when he joins, I'll see the Fola then.
So, no, sorry about the delay.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I didn't actually know he was showcasing. He was going to showcase his project.
Okay.
I would have
Oh,
worked. I would have worked on it
I see.
much earlier. Put your hand. But it's been a beautiful one, and my daughter also joined.
Oh, interesting.
My
Interesting.
daughter also she also joined, but she's not here with me at the moment.
Okay.
But
Okay.
it's been a beautiful one. Okay, he's in now.
Okay, Fola, yeah, I've seen him. I've seen Fola. Yeah, so I'll just I promoted him as panelist. Then he can come in. Like, yeah, so he has joined as panelist. So I'll make him a co-host. Right. So what we just do is I will have to yeah, okay, promote as panelist. Yes. Okay, yeah. So Fola, you are here now. Then I will mute you and bring him on. So Fola, yeah, you are a coach now, so you can share your screen and let's get to see your face and your project. Right. Hello.
I've unmuted.
You declined. You declined to be a panelist.
I have to leave so that it won't echo anymore.
Okay, that's fine, sir. That's fine. So I need to invite you again.
Should I share my screen?
Yes, you can share your screen. Yeah, you can share your screen. That's fine.
Okay,
Hey.
are you seeing my screen?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's about to start sharing.
Okay.
Let's have it. Yeah, it's loading. The Roblox studio is loading. That's what we can see now. Yeah.
Okay, so in Roblox Studio I've created 2 games. I created this game first.
Taking some time anyway, but maybe we just check one of the projects. Okay, I think it's about to load.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in this game, like wait, let me join the game.
Yeah, so I think it might be your system might be a bit slow today, right? And it's not loading, right? Because it's not loading
wait.
very fast. Okay, I think it's
Yeah,
about to,
I've done.
it's about to load. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much, Fola, and thank you, sir, Mr. Folorunshaw,
So
for coming
in
around
this
tonight.
game,
Okay, I'm listening.
You're welcome, sir.
Because
so in this game,
yeah,
you have to enter a
because it's not showing clearly here. It
ball
might be
and
the
try and get in the red platform.
okay. So
And
okay, yeah, okay. I think it's showing now.
I think I made the ball back into the drum. So I'm still trying to like make the ball slow, but everything else
Mm.
in the game is good. And
Okay, we can
then
see that.
after
Okay, it's showing now. Mm.
I made the ball a little bit too fast. So
Mm.
I'm trying to make it slow, but everything else is good. And I want to show you.
Yeah, you've really tried, though. You've really tried. It's just that the system is a bit slow, but we can see what you have done, right, Fola? We can clearly see what you have done, right? So thank you very much, because we have one more parent waiting for us, and we want to wrap this up. So really appreciate you, Fola, for this demo tonight, and Daddy, we thank you for coming tonight too, sir. Really appreciate. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, so Fola, well done. Keep growing, keep improving. Yeah, bye. Yeah, so that was Fola there, showing us some
Yes.
of his projects, and we'll be bringing on Mrs. Karen. She raised her hand, and we are bringing her on right now. Mrs. Karen. Good to have you here tonight. Good to have you here tonight. Hey, good evening, ma. Thanks for coming around tonight, ma. So let's hear from you. You are muted. You are muted.
I did not mute
Hello.
myself. Go on.
Good
Hello.
evening, ma.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, ma. Yes, ma.
Nice to see everyone.
Yeah, thank you. So let's hear from you, ma.
For the is it boot camp or something that you called it, I think it's one class that Karen really enjoyed, and she looked forward to every 5 p.m. because she joined the 5 p.m. class. So it felt like she made a family from just boot camp. and everyone were all speaking the same language. Although I didn't understand what they were saying, I was just a passerby looking at what they were doing, but it felt like everyone in the class really knew what they were doing. And I particularly liked the instructors because sometimes I just sit around to listen to what they do, and you hear every child asking different kinds of questions, and the instructors just have all the patience to listen to all of them. Everyone will be complaining, sir, my system is hanging, sir, I don't understand this, sir. And he will take his time to explain to everyone one after the other without even hushing, without shouting, without even getting upset or anything. And I think I just valued that really, really well because the children had a sense of belonging and they looked forward to the next weekend that they're going to join the class. So for the fact that they even did that before the school resumed, they were doing it every day by 5 p.m., I think 5 to 7 p.m. They didn't see it like something that is boring. It was really interesting to my daughter. I don't know about others, but the sound of the children I was hearing in the class, it felt like they were all enjoying the class and it really made sense. And I think even the next one, that if they have another one this year, I don't even mind that she will join. Really something that I think I like.
Yeah, it's good to hear that, ma. And thank you for coming around, ma. Really appreciate. So, Karen, over to you. Let's hear from you and let's see what you have to display tonight.
Okay, so I'm going to show a app we made in MIT App Inventor. It's a alarm clock.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen now. Okay, can you all see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Do not mind the background. They let me pick the background.
And you might want to minimize. My video is occupying a part of your screen, so just try to minimize that. The zoom, yeah, better. Good.
Okay. I'm just gonna talk about like what we did to make the alarm clock. So it just takes this simple text, which is the button like this one. And it's basically, it sends a message for all three text boxes. So this one is for a message of what you want the alarm for. This one is the hour and the minute you want it to be set. And once you click submit, it just sends it there and sets the alarm. Oh.
So do you want to do one so they can say it?
I have to send it to your phone.
Oh, you have to send it to them for it to work.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, she said she needs to send it to a phone for you to see it's actually working.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's how it works. She has to run it as an app on a
Yes,
phone.
but at least she knows how to create an alarm clock from there, from what she was taught from the MT.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's also a simple maths app, but I saw another boy already did that one.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can show us the locator app, even though we can't run it without a phone, but at least show us the back end and what goes into it.
Okay. So this is kind of like the map where you find your location.
Mm.
A lot of code. Oh my god.
Can you try to just explain to us some of this code?
What do you understand?
Just in your own words, try to just break it down.
Okay. So I can talk about this one, like the latitude and longitude. When it says set to global current latitude and longitude, it basically like sets it to where you are in the world right now, like the coordinates of where you live.
Okay.
And once you put that in, this zoom tool, if you go out here, then if you share your location, it's gonna zoom in on wherever you are, like anywhere on the earth.
Not those.
So the try again later, can you explain that? Notice, sorry, try again later. Turn on your location. That's notifier does show alert notice. Notifier 1. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this is basically if you try to use it, but you don't like show your location or you put like a coordinate that's not on this earth, it will give you an alert message that says, sorry, try again later or turn on your location.
Okay. So,
Not that thing.
are there other parts of this code here that you might just want to explain to us?
Explain whatever you can remember about them.
Location sensor,
Yeah.
location sensor. Right.
Google Maps.
Like the location sensor, like location sensor, like it senses like coordinates and places,
Exactly.
and it's once
Exactly.
you put that in, it uses the Google Maps
Yeah.
as like
Yeah,
the screen to show you where you are
exactly.
on this, and you can actually like move and then zoom in on multiple places around the world.
Cool. Is there any other app you want to show us before we call it a day?
Can I show the calculator app?
Yeah, go on.
We've done that already. So can we look at the shopping list? Either shopping list 2 or shopping lists. Okay.
It's a very simple code.
Okay.
It's basically once you click the button add item, it gives you another line of text to write on. So you can make a whole entire list of everything you need.
What's what and what on your list? What can you
Yeah,
add to
this.
Anything.
Yeah, it's like you're going shopping and you just want to have your shopping list so that when you get to shop, you can see everything you there to buy.
Yes.
That's
Exactly.
the idea behind the app,
Yes.
isn't it?
Mhm.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Well done, Karen, and thanks, mommy, for coming around tonight. Karen is actually a very good teacher, and she explains very well. She's quite confident. Right. So, Karen, nice meeting you. Were you in the advanced class?
Yes.
I can see that. I can see that. That's good to know. That's good to know. You're doing great stuff. I like the way you explain it. You explain like a lecturer, right? Your presentation skills they're really on point. And thank you, Ma. Thank you, Mrs. Peggy, for coming around tonight and sharing your experience. We are really blessed. Yeah. Thank you. So, Karen, keep developing. You have it in you actually. You have it in you. I like the confidence and how you are very confident at what you are doing, and that goes a long way. It's one thing to be sound, another thing to be able to explain what you have done, and you actually have that. So well done. Have a lovely night rest, ma. Yeah, bye for now.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
bye.
Bye.
Yeah, bye. So that was Karen and her mom coming around tonight to share their journey with the program at Agita Consulting. So once again, I will just go through the program details. Then we'll call it a day. So the replay will be shared on the group. Not to worry. So you can WhatsApp any of these numbers to register your child for the program. Like I said, if you are registering a child, it's £120. If you're registering 2 kids, you get £40 discount. You're registering 3 kids, you get £60 discount. You're registering 4, you get £80 discount. it's 10 weekends. You can do Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday. It's 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. UK time, right, for 10 weekends. And that's it. So you can pay via a secure Stripe link, or you can pay using Lemfi and other apps to a Naira account. So any questions you have, you can always WhatsApp this line and we'll take it up from there. I think I have a few questions here. All the questions have been answered. So training starts Friday if you are going for the Friday class, and it starts Saturday if you are doing the Saturday program. Deadline is the same day, whether you are doing Friday or Saturday. So thank you, everybody. Thanks for your time. See you all in the class. I leave you one word. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. So take that step right now for your child and enroll your child in this program. Bye for now. Bye. Yeah.